Jacob had always dreamed of becoming a professional pianist. Ever since he was a child, he would sit by the old piano in his grandmother's house, his small fingers stumbling over the keys. His heart was set on mastering the instrument, but the road ahead was not easy. When Jacob entered music school, he quickly realized that talent alone was not enough. His classmates were exceptional, their fingers moving effortlessly over the keys, producing melodies that seemed almost magical. Meanwhile, Jacob struggled to keep up. His instructor often criticized his technique, and his performances were riddled with mistakes. Each failure weighed on him, and doubt crept into his mind. Maybe he wasn't meant to be a pianist after all. One evening, as he sat alone in the practice room, frustrated and exhausted, his mentor, Mr. Thompson, walked in. He had been watching Jacob struggle and knew the young pianist was on the verge of giving up. Standing beside him, Mr. Thompson placed a hand on Jacob's shoulder and said, "Do you know how diamonds are formed? Under immense pressure. Without it, they remain mere pieces of carbon. The struggles you face now are shaping you into something stronger." Jacob took those words to heart. Instead of letting failure defeat him, he embraced the difficulties. He practiced harder, learning from his mistakes rather than fearing them. He studied the techniques of great pianists, refined his skills, and pushed through moments of doubt. It was not an easy journey. There were times he still stumbled, times he wanted to walk away, but he persevered. Years later, Jacob stood on the grand stage of a prestigious concert hall, his fingers gliding effortlessly across the keys. The same boy who once doubted himself was now performing in front of a captivated audience. As he played the final note, the crowd erupted in applause, and Jacob smiled. He had made it not because the road was easy, but because he never gave up. Difficulties, he realized, were not obstacles to success. They were part of the process. Every challenge had made him stronger. Every setback had taught him something valuable. And in the end, it was not just his talent that led him to success, it was his resilience. Because true success is not just about reaching the destination. It's about enduring the journey, no matter how tough it gets.